Yo, what is up guys, Ghost here, and today I have a surprise for you. It seems patch 3.3 is releasing tomorrow. That's kind of surprising. I thought it was going to be this Thursday with the patch notes on the Wednesday, but hey, sometimes it's nice to get things early for a change, right? So DICE have just now dropped these patch notes and we're going to get into those in a second, but first let's go over the introduction. So it reads here, Update 3.3 releases on Tuesday, March the 8th. This update brings further bug fixes, control and key bindings related changes, the introduction of updated scoreboard functionality, and the release of the Steadfast exclusive Legendary Bundle that you can see on screen now, as a thank you to the Gold Edition, Ultimate Edition, Year 1 Pass and Year 1 Pass and Ultimate Upgrade owners. With the introduction of the updated scoreboard functionality, we'd once again like to express our commitment to listening to your feedback and improving your in-game experience with each update, yada yada yada. Our next update is presently scheduled to arrive in early April. It will include a larger set of changes and fixes, as well as the introduction of VoIP functionality for squads and the refreshed scoreboard being available during end of round. So to clarify here, the refreshed scoreboard is available tomorrow in patch 3.3, but they will also be giving it in the end of round screen later on in the beginning of April. We are also targeting balance changes for weaponry on vehicles, including the MC5 Bolt. Definitely a cause for celebration for many there, I think, alongside an overhaul of attachment behaviour for infantry weapons across the board. So that's what's going to be in the next patch, but what is coming tomorrow? So, scoreboard. Here you go, here's a picture of it. And you'll notice on the third column, they have indeed included the death counter. Finally, they realised what we wanted after all this time. So you've got the score first of all, then you've got the kills, then deaths, followed by assists, revives, and objective points like flag capping and that sort of thing. This is definitely what we asked for. I remember when the first iteration came out, there was no death counter. People wanted the deaths, and of course they wanted them to come directly after the kills. So it should be kills, then deaths, and then assists after that, which don't really matter as much. Nobody's looking at their assists and going, wow, look at how many assists I've got. No one really cares about that. So I do appreciate the fact that they have listened to us in all regards. So they go on here saying the scoreboard now features a team versus team split look for certain team-based modes such as Conquest, Breakthrough, Rush and Team Deathmatch, alongside the inclusion of the deaths stat to the scoreboard. While these changes were two of your most requested missing pieces, this is the first version of the scoreboard, and further improvements will be made to this in subsequent updates based upon your continued feedback, such as the scoreboard being available during the end of round screens. So like they mentioned before, that's coming later on at the beginning of April. So here is the Steadfast exclusive Legendary Bundle that is going to be available to basically everyone who pre-ordered anything except the standard edition, I think. So we're getting the Zero Resistance skin for McKay, the Grasshopper weapon skin for the K30, the Rapid Hammer skin weapon for the M44, the Iron Chariot vehicle skin for the M5C Bolt, that's definitely going to be a popular one since there are so many of those on the map, the Rib Tickler melee weapon skin, the Resolute player card background, and the Steadfast player card icon. Honestly, out of all of these, the only one that actually excites me is the McKay skin, mostly because I don't have to look at his silly face anymore, and it looks ever so slightly more like a regular battlefield soldier, you know, maybe kind of like a parachutist, but I guess it's more like a futuristic soldier, maybe an assault soldier. That's kind of how I imagined the classes in Battlefield 24 to look, actually. So yeah, skins, not really going to make up for anything, but there you go. So that's pretty much it, guys. There are a couple of very small bug fixes, and I will link the full post down below if you want to go and check those out, but honestly, it's nothing too meaningful. So as I thought, this update pretty much just contains the Steadfast skin bundle and the scoreboard update. Is that going to be enough to bring players back? Of course, this is something that should have been in the game at release. You know, should we really be patting DICE on the back for this and celebrating? You know, nobody gives me a pat on the back for taking a shower in the morning. It's just something that I have to do, so I don't know. I actually plan to make a video tomorrow fully going into depth into that whole subject. Can DICE actually regain your guys' trust, or is it just too late? And I'm not specifically talking Battlefield 2042 here, I'm talking the franchise in and of itself. Anyway guys, thank you for watching the video today. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one.